The Pentagon has officially authorized 8 major tech companies to deploy frontier artificial intelligence models directly into its most secure military networks. This marks an immediate shift into full operational integration, moving commercial AI into the core of U.S. intelligence and warfighting. As we see in this internal confirmation, these systems are authorized for Impact Level 6 and 7 networks. These are the department's most sensitive, compartmented environments, handling secret and top-secret operations. This tech overhaul is accompanied by an aggressive branding shift. In official communications regarding these agreements, the military is reverting to its older moniker, the Department of War. Modern warfare generates a volume of surveillance and logistics data that human analysts cannot physically process in real time. To maintain a tactical advantage, the military is modernizing its OODA loop, the cycle of observe, orient, decide, and act. To solve this data bottleneck, the Pentagon is building a vertically integrated AI stack. We are going to tear down this architecture layer by layer, from its secure cloud foundation all the way out to the tactical edge in space. The ultimate goal is achieving decision superiority. By integrating the commercial tech sector directly into its infrastructure, the U.S. aims to outthink and outpace adversaries like China. The foundation of this stack is the classified cloud. This is the secure compute and storage backbone, hosted by Amazon Web Services, Microsoft, Google, and Oracle. While the initial May 1 announcement included 7 companies, Undersecretary Emil Michael officially added Oracle later that same day to provide additional classified cloud capacity for the rollout. Splitting this foundation across 4 providers prevents a single point of failure. Redundancy avoids vendor lock-in. On top sits the Cognition and Reasoning Layer, powered by frontier large language models from OpenAI, Google, and Microsoft. These models act as the planning engines for genai.mil, the Defense Department's unified secure platform that already supports 1.3 million personnel. This layer creates a digital workforce capable of synthesizing surveillance data and optimizing global logistics. It reduces human analysis timelines from months to just minutes. The third tier is the open source layer, supplied by NVIDIA and a startup called Reflection AI. These are open weights models, meaning the military can fully audit the internal architecture. They can strip away corporate safety guardrails and embed the modified models into autonomous, air-gapped systems. This open-source pivot was accelerated by a major corporate dispute. Anthropic was deliberately excluded from the stack because they refused Pentagon terms regarding autonomous weapons and domestic surveillance. On March 5, 2026, Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth formalized Anthropic's designation as a supply chain risk, effectively barring their models from new classified work. Anthropic did not accept the designation quietly. In response to the supply chain risk label and their exclusion from the vendor list, the company filed a lawsuit against the Pentagon. The conflict is complicated by Anthropic's newest model, called Mythos. It possesses advanced cybersecurity capabilities that have rattled government officials. Defense IT contractors are now reportedly reluctant to lose access to such a powerful tool for finding software vulnerabilities. To maintain its capabilities without Anthropic, the Pentagon fast-tracked Reflection AI. This newer startup was founded in March 2024 by Misha Laskin and Ioannis Antonoglou, 2 heavyweights from Google DeepMind. The friction with Anthropic demonstrated that relying on closed-source black boxes is a strategic liability. To ensure mission-critical systems can't be restricted by a vendor's corporate policy, the military has made open-source models a core pillar of its defense strategy. The final layer of the architecture is the tactical edge, powered by SpaceX. SpaceX provides the physical delivery mechanism. Through Starlink satellite connectivity and on-orbit edge compute, the Pentagon can push AI models directly to the point of friction in a combat zone. These systems are designed for digitally jammed environments. They ensure real-time targeting data reaches soldiers and autonomous drones, even when traditional communications are under attack. Having the smartest reasoning engines in a secure cloud is only effective if the military can reliably deliver that intelligence to the battlefield. Combined, these 4 tiers, cloud, brain, open source, and edge, form a single, vertically integrated war machine. The U.S. military has shifted away from building custom software in-house. Instead, it has permanently embedded the commercial tech sector into the foundation of national defense infrastructure. This signals a change in the geopolitical calculus. U.S. commercial tech monopolies are now officially aligned with military operations, a massive consolidation of power aimed at maintaining a strategic advantage. The May 2026 agreements confirm that commercial AI is no longer a peripheral experiment. It is the core engine of U.S. intelligence and targeting. Do you think a multi-vendor corporate approach is the right move for national security, or should the military keep its tech development in-house? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and like, share, and subscribe to KYC AI Labs for more.